that. Ooh. This one. Nice. That's a good one. No. Hello to everyone in the chat. Don't mind me just dressing up Zayne. This one? I think that goes. Does he need earrings? Rings? No rings. What is this? No, not doing any of that. I don't own any of those. That's not happening. These glasses seem to pique your interest. Yeah, glasses are nice. Let me adjust the volume. Well, welcome back to more of Lads. Going to be continuing the story today. I figured I would do Zayne's branch. Not really a Zayne girly. He used to be my number 2, but now I'm so bored with him. He's not at the bottom because Caleb's at the bottom. So he's number 4, right? There's.
It's nice to spend some quiet time with each other.
Xavier, Silas, Raphael, Zayne, and yeah. Caleb because he's crazy. No. Not a big fan of Caleb at all. Mr. Jones, broken boys in tight suits. It's the vest. The vest really just fits so well. I used to wear vests all the time because it pushed up my assets. Look forward to meeting. No, there's no need to meet Caleb. You don't have to meet Caleb. We can forget about Caleb. Where am I right now? I'm in Eye of the Storm. Okay, I'm in Eye of the Storm. But then there's a bunch of... Okay, Eye of the Storm, and under that there's Thorns Under the Moon, Land of Secrets. Oh no, these are the 3 separate things. Okay, and then there's Homecoming Wings, which is Caleb's. This is Caleb's story. Alright, let's dive right on in. Thorns Under the Moon. Investigate the crystal shard of the monster. It's in quotes. Is Zayne the monster? Zayne's the monster. I bet. Oh, I already started this? I don't remember. What happened here? The sound of footsteps reverberates a hollow echo upon the marble floor. Looking up, Zayne once again sees a familiar silhouette of the girl. Oh, it's Zayne's POV. Diagnosis room? Doctor's office? Okay. In the quiet hospital corridor, its walls grayish blue and dimly lit by incandescent lights. Only the girl stands bright and resolute. Okay, that's a lot of heavy breathing, buddy. Like, take a break, lean against the wall, it's fine. You're a doctor, you should figure it out. Yearning to call out to her, yet incapable of making a sound, he has no choice but to quicken his pace. He runs after her. What's wrong with you, buddy? Yet at that moment, terrifying black crystals erupt from the surrounding walls.
No. Stop.
You have a lot of issues. What's happening here? Without warning, the entire space distorts. Those sharp spikes hurtle towards the girl's throat. Panicking, she turns to face him. As their eyes meet up, her lips quiver in despair, softly whispering broken, desperate sounds. Zayne! Zayne? What the hell, Zayne? What is this? Oh, you're asleep. Of course you're asleep. Zayne? Zayne. Dr. Zayne, hello? Can't be falling asleep in front of your patients? Inside Axo's rehabilitation center, Zayne suddenly opens his eyes. He's in a sleeping pod. Can we have those? Do we have sleeping pods? I would love a sleeping pod. Just encase me. Don't suffocate me, but encase me. And his unfocused gaze slowly adjusts. Did you have another nightmare?
Yes.
Oh, he's so honest. Look at that. But he's so boring. Ugh. So honest, so boring. Hold on, I'm looking up sleeping pods. I want one. Okay, that's a tent. Just enclose me, separate me from the world. That's all I want. Rubbing his temples, he sits up. In his eyes is a reflection of my concerned expression. No
Don't
glasses?
worry. Lying down in a large box with eyes staring at me.
You feel like a cat.
If I could sleep well with that happening, then you'd actually have something to worry about.
Hey, I care about you, obviously, with the amount of epiphanies that we had. And what else am I supposed to do? Someone hasn't gotten a good night's sleep ever since he returned from Mount Eternal. He also keep using nightmares as an excuse. After returning from Mount Eternal 2 months ago, Zayne's health hasn't been good. Still don't know what he saw there. It's gotten to the point where he can't sleep at all. However, he doesn't talk about what happened in the Arctic. This reoccurring nightmare is the only thing he's willing to share with me. He willingly shared with me. Yeah, same thing. You still have a business trip next week. At this rate, the doctor might end up collapsing before his patients. Be responsible.
Even if I collapse, there will always be another doctor to take over.
No
matter what.
That doesn't mean they're as good as you. Maybe. Are you a good doctor? You're like 29. Supposedly. How you doing, Mr. Jones? I pressed my finger against his lips as a warning. Ew. So handsy with your doctor. Did you wash your hands? He is a doctor who keeps collapsing and you're gonna put your grubby hands on his mouth. Good lord. No matter how many doctors there are, they're for other people. My doctor is right here in front of me.
All right. I'll be careful and stay alive.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. Don't let my worries be a burden on you. I think you started having nightmares after I gave you that crystal fragment from the N109 zone. Is that the Aether? Is it Aether? Ether is... I keep getting confused. I still haven't learned. Ether? Doing well, so damn hungry, waiting for my... Oh, Indian food! I had Indian food 2 weeks ago. I always get paneer. Paneer tikka masala. Hot. Always hot. Burn me. I've been cheap lately, so no naan. Can get naan from the grocery store. Pretty good. Zayne takes his coat from the coat rack beside the wall. Together, we enter the corridor. He's been wearing his coat.
So don't overthink it. It's just a coincidence.
He's lying to you. He lying. He a liar. A doctor and a liar.
Speaking of which, there's been progress with the analysis of that crystal.
Is it related to protocore syndrome?
At the moment, I've developed a hypothesis based on the data.
Ew.
I'll share the details with you once there are conclusive results.
Please do not hand me a 40-page report. That is actually a draft. I refuse to read. Reports are so boring. Medical reports? My god, the amount of words in there, I don't know. Stepping into the elevator, I pressed the button for the ground floor. Zayne's reflection appeared on the closed doors, the dark circles under his eyes underlining a deeper weariness. Take your time. You should deal with your insomnia first. Have some milk.
Since I can't sleep,
honey milk tea.
I might as well be productive with my time.
You should have some honey milk tea, because that's what Xavier likes. I assume. Or just sleepy tea. Chamomile. Chevalier. So it's not that doctors can't treat themselves, they don't actually want to be treated. Got it. I ordered some milk for you. It'll be delivered to your place and it should help you sleep also, unless he's lactose intolerant. The hypnotic music.
Are you referring to the lullaby playlist? Did you forget how old I am?
Be quiet and listen. I fall asleep listening to true crime. I should probably try a lullaby playlist that's not true crime. Then I have dreams of me running for my life and I'm wondering why. I'm just trying to help as a normal hunter. You don't have to listen to me, Dr. Zayne.
Since I am your one and only doctor.
Yeah.
I should listen to you.
Yeah, you should listen to me, as I'm the patient. We step out of the elevator and my watch begins to ring. Someone's calling me. Ooh, is it Xavier? It's calling you. Is it... Don't tell me it's Jenna. So boring. Ah. Captain Jenna!
Hey, are you available right now? We've detected beta protocurve activity in a certain location.
Totally. Yeah, I'm completely free. After a brief explanation, Captain Jenna quickly ends the call.
Why are you frowning? Did something happen?
I got a mission. Do I get paid overtime? Or do I just have a really good salary? My mission just got an update. I need to check in with Captain Jenna, so I might not be able to have dinner with you. Just as I'm about to sprint in... oh my goodness. Just as I'm about to sprint to the hospital, something happened. I didn't get to read it. You just interrupted me. Sure. Yeah, we're gonna go on your time, Zayne, and that's fine.
I'll drive you there.
No, thanks. That's actually nice. Are you gonna fall asleep at the wheel? Let's not do that. Isn't he a sweetie? That won't tell me anything. Samantha! So, what'd you miss? Nothing. Zayne's not sleeping. That's it. We got a mission. Also, are you a Zayne girly? I feel like there's a Zayne girly. Who likes Zayne? Luna! Luna, are you the Zayne girly? And also, hello. Upon arriving at the association, I find Alpha Team's office engulfed in silence. Only Jenna stands before the control desk, her gaze fixed on a new... Her gaze is fixed on a few zoomed-in photos that are being projected.
Perfect timing. Let's look at these together.
Do you sleep? She waves her hands and those photos are pushed towards me. As I approach to get a closer look, it becomes evident that a distinct figure appears in every picture. The figure is also marked with conspicuous colors, which show traces of B protocurve. Beta. That's beta. Beta protocurve. A Xavier girly being biased. Wrecked by Zayne. I too am a Xavier girly. All of them are from the same wanderer.
Yes, including this morning. Andrew has found its traces 5 times. Beta protocurve activity was detected in every instance.
That means it's related to an ether core.
It could very well be carrying one, or an ether core fragment.
Ether. Another screen comes to view showcasing an array of data and information, and positioned at the center is a blurred image of a wanderer. Helpful.
This wanderer can move by distorting space, and we haven't captured a complete image of it yet.
That sounds like fun.
However, the Intel department made a discovery. In areas where it did appear, many patients with protocore syndrome have fallen into a coma. Some even go into shock.
How many people have protocore syndrome? This seems to be a problem. My gaze then falls on the left side of the screen. The text reads location Chancia City?
I'll be heading to Chancia City next week.
Chancia.
There are a few patients with a severe case of protocore syndrome.
Let's go.
So they require Oxo Hospital's assistance for their treatment.
Hey, Zayne, you want to share a ticket? Or that's not how that works. You want to sit next to each other? These patients that Zayne mentioned might actually be victims of this wanderer.
Right now, we suspect there's a connection between these two incidents. We could start looking into those patients. And it just so happens that Oxo Hospital will send a medical team to Chancia City next week.
Captain, I would like to make a request. Let me join the medical team as a hunter escort to investigate the wanderer.
Your request has been approved.
The
Our
paperwork?
Chancia branch has also started its own operation. Your mission is to confirm whether or not there are signs of an ether core.
Protocore syndrome is a whole thing in lads. Yeah, no kidding. It's like every other person has it.
You can contact us anytime if you need help. We'll be there to offer whatever assistance we can.
You will know as soon as I fight for my life. That's usually how it goes. Understood. I'll be careful. We're not going to be careful. We're never careful. We're also going to put a doctor in danger. But he also might be the danger. As I leave the association, Zayne's figure appears in the distance. He's been patiently waiting by the road. Just as I'm about to walk over, a massive bouquet of white roses suddenly appears and engulfs my vision. This I remember. This person's being creepy.
Miss, I've heard so much about you.
Yeah, this weirdo.
It's an honor to finally meet you in person.
And you are...
I'm sorry. I almost forgot that this is our first meeting.
Uh-huh.
But you should have already received my business card a few days ago, along with the flowers.
Introduce yourself, you weirdo. The man has a gentle gaze, as if to be friendly. No. He extends his other hand towards me.
I'm Carter, from Xander Sciences.
There we go. Thank you. Finally a name. I recall seeing the business card that had mysteriously appeared on my desk not too long ago. It was accompanied by attention-grabbing deliveries as well. Oh, those were from you.
Thanks to your efforts in apprehending those protocore merchants, Xander Sciences was able to recover a valuable batch of protocores.
I think this is when Xavier's jealousy is actually needed. Oh, the men are sexy. No, I don't like him. Zayne is freaking everywhere. He's a Skyhaven. He's in Chancia City. Caleb, Silas, Raphael are stalkers. And they still don't pop up like Zayne.
Many patients were saved as a result. Naturally, I wanted to express my gratitude. I wonder if you'll do me the honor of having dinner with me, Miss?
No, you're weird. You're a weirdo. Go away.
Already has plans
Oh,
for
thank
tonight.
God. Thank you, Zayne. Step in, please. In between. You're like 6'2". Go. A hand pushes away the bouquet. Zayne then pulls me to his side, and he moves to stand between me and Carter. Thank you. Upon seeing Zayne's face, Carter's expression noticeably darkens. Yeah. His hair might not be as fluffy as yours, but you know what? He's a doctor.
What a coincidence, Zayne.
You're just a scientist. Pff, what is that? A researcher. Whatever.
It's been such a long time since we last saw each other. Why don't the three of us have dinner together? My treat.
No, let's not. My gaze quickly shifts from Carter's smile to Zayne's indifferent eyes. I sort of understand what's going on. I'm sorry, Mr. Carter. The association strictly forbids hunters from accepting dinner invitations for work purposes. So no bribes.
Let's go.
Thank God. Just as I'm about to turn around, the bouquet blocks my path again. My goodness.
Miss, I understand there are rules about not having dinner, but the flowers didn't do anything wrong, right?
Don't take them. They're poisoned at this point. They're poisoned. Don't take them. Throw them away. They have lead in them. I don't know. Before I have the opportunity to decline, Zayne swiftly takes the white roses. He glances at them, and with a blank expression, he gives the roses back to Carter.
They're much appreciated. Unfortunately, there's no room for them in my car.
And his car is one of the bigger sedan models or something. Extra trunk space.
Miss Hunter?
He should have froze the flowers. That would have been nice. With Zayne holding my arm, I leave. Carter persistently follows us.
Actually, I'm here to give you a reminder. The outside world isn't as safe as Lincoln. Be careful when you're traveling.
1, who told you? 2, I've been to the N109 zone. If I survive that, I'm good. Carter's a wonder world underneath for Zayne. He stays being a hater. I thought his name was familiar. I'm pretty sure I read the story. They were supposed to work together. I think that's what it was. Like, he was doing research. He asked Zayne to join him, and Zayne declined. And something happened to his research. Can't remember the details. But either way, he sucks, and Zayne's just thriving. Weirdo. He's gonna appear, isn't he? Hi. We're in his car. Zayne turns the steering wheel and the car joins the stream of flowing traffic. That guy seems to know you pretty well. Are you acquainted with him? In Xander Sciences, I feel like I've heard that name from somewhere. Oh my god.
Your colleague praised you, saying there are things only the two of you can do. I'm very curious now. Xander Sciences will provide you with the best staff, the best lab, and even the best treatment.
You sure about that? Did they give you the best treatment? You were coughing for 2 minutes. Zayne is the baddest medical bish. I like to stalk my love interests in any romance games. Definitely. I mean, I don't stalk them. I just happen to be where they are. Maybe we have the same interests. Who knows? Yes, Sebastian. I also like being on near the train station around a certain time at night. The person Raymond mentioned when we were at his place. That's Carter, right?
We studied under the same professor. That's it.
The dude in the Arctic?
The paths we're walking are completely different.
Yeah, I got that feeling. You really don't like him. He said that with such finality. You two aren't like-minded from what I can tell. I can also feel like he's a bit crazy. He's crazy.
Oh?
Yes. What's so funny? You know, he always attaches a card to the bouquets he sends. It keeps asking me to be his patient. Oh, God. No. To think some people want to steal a patient from a doctor. He needs more help than I do. And him being weird, well, let me put it this way. It's not inexplicable.
Indeed. What you've said is correct.
Viewers can watch you stalk Logan in your Sandrock VODs. I wasn't stalking Logan.
He's crazy.
He is crazy, yes.
But when he told you to be careful while traveling, I doubt that was a simple, friendly reminder.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do something. And he also knew that I was going to be traveling. How did he know that? Wouldn't that be classified information if I'm assigned to a mission? Why does some random Xander Sciences scientist, why is he privy to that information? Weirdo. He's spying. My office is bugged. Just as I'm about to tell Zayne about my trip, I think twice. I shake my head and smile. Is it not clicking for you that he knows that you're traveling? Somehow? Maybe Carter was annoyed by how we were ignoring him. That's why he tried to scare us. No. Zayne glances at me, a hint of amusement in his eyes. He doesn't say anything else about this topic. Yes, please, let's forget about Carter, the weirdo with the greasy hair. These are nice chairs. Oh god, they're so big and they wheel. Oh, that's so nice. This is an airport? Those are airport chairs? Oh my goodness. Airport chairs would not have wheels. The amount of people that would just throw them everywhere. In the bustling airport lounge, Grayson is stunned as several seconds pass before he finally blinks.
So, you're our hunter escort this time?
Yes. Pleased with Grayson's reaction, I can't help but imagine what expression Zayne will have when he sees me later. I move closer to him and shake my plane ticket at him. I have a window seat. What's that expression? Do you feel relieved? Or are you even more anxious?
Do you want to know the truth?
Rebecca, what's up? How you doing? You just missed a creeper. Yes. While Grayson's tone sounds lighthearted, a subtle tinge of concern appears on his expression.
They say the hospitals are doing an academic exchange. But in reality, we're going there to help them.
I kind of figured.
Why else would they send such a large team? Or even request a hunter escort for that matter?
Because there's a wanderer involved. Having Zayne fly all the way there, the situation must be pretty bad.
Actually, the main problem is with one of the patients.
Just one? Grayson lowers his voice and leans closer.
His biopsy results show that the crystals in his heart have a certain shape and structure that's different from the ones you'd see with protocore syndrome. Also,
They're forming differently?
when he was admitted to the hospital, he caused a metaflux burst.
Oh, that's dangerous. Doesn't that summon wanderers? Damn. No wonder you need a hunter. As if worried I wouldn't believe him, Grayson takes out his phone and shows me a video. You just have them on your personal phone?
My friend who works at Chancha Hospital sent me this. All the flux stabilizers in the ER went down. It was a mess.
I feel like that shouldn't have been filmed and sent to you on your personal phone. In the video, the sound of an alarm fills the air and the lights flicker uncontrollably. Despite the shaky and blurred footage, the chaotic nature of the scene is unmistakable. Doing well, looking forward to the weekend. Same. An abnormal heart, a sudden burst of metaflux, a picture begins to form in my mind. Something strangely familiar.
Thankfully, no wanderers showed up.
Really?
But it's strange considering how high the fluctuation index was.
The fluctuation index only tells us the chances of a wanderer appearing. It's not guaranteed, but when I'm there, it's guaranteed. So, sorry about that. But given the nature of the energy fluctuation, it's weird not a single wanderer appeared. I watched the video again to search for anything I might have missed. Is a metaflux a result of the patient being exposed to that wanderer and the beta protocurve? Grayson, do you mind showing me another document relating... showing me the other documents related to this?
Sure. What would you like to see?
Is that allowed?
You shouldn't make assumptions when things are still uncertain.
Am I allowed to look at all that? I'm just an escort. I shouldn't be looking at documents of medical records, right? I shouldn't be seeing medical records, right? Hey, Zayne. As Grayson and I lean in, a hand suddenly appears between us. Grayson is slightly nudged to the side.
Dr. Zayne.
Hi. In one smooth motion, the hand takes the phone, turns off the screen, and places it back in Grayson's hand. You can't just take people's phone like that. Don't do that.
Shansha Hospital was built a long time ago. It's not uncommon for their flux stabilizers to experience malfunctions. As for the patient's biopsy results, They need to be further analyzed along with other reports. It's too early to jump to any conclusions.
But we can build theories or hypothesize, right? It's not a conclusion. Oh, so Rebecca's the Zayne girl. He got it. I lock eyes with Zayne. He stands before me with one hand resting on the handle of his suitcase. What kind of a suitcase? Is it a black suitcase? I bet it's one of those hard ones. Probably has a lock on it. Good morning, Dr. Zayne. I hold up a paper bag. Do you want a black tea cake or egg sandwich? You can only choose one.
I'll have the cake.
I want the cake. What's a black tea cake? I'm gonna make one.
Did you arrive at the airport early to buy breakfast?
When did I ever say that? I retrieve my suitcase from behind a chair and proudly present my ID as a hunter escort to Zayne. Surprise!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, he's so boring. Be excited. Contrary to my expectations, I see no traces of astonishment in Zayne's expression. Instead, he calmly hands me a hot latte. He was prepared. Zayne and his sweet tooth.
Have you ever thought about who approved and signed your escort application and ID request?
No, I figured that would be above you. It's not like you're the... Is he the head of the hospital? He's a head doctor, but he's not running the whole thing. Also, no, I didn't think of that. I figured that'd be above your head. Let's go. We're going to a different city. I love that he's standing on the airplane. Oh no, this is a bus. This is not an airplane. The flight takes several... But he's don't stand on the bus either. My goodness. The flight takes several hours. Eventually, the plane lands at Chancia Airport. Boarding the shuttle sent by Chancia Hospital, the medical team immediately heads to their destination. Where are we staying? Can we drop off our stuff? He's chief of surgery, but not chief of staff. Yeah, so why is he signing off on stuff? The chief of surgery, his hair is already starting to gray, exchanges pleasantries with Zayne before quickly delving into a discussion about the patient.
They're on ECMO.
Mm-hmm.
After the open heart surgery, adhesions began to develop.
Uh-huh. Right.
And this morning, we saw the crystals spreading.
Mm-hmm.
They're very close to the lungs now.
This sounds like cancer.
Then we'll have to perform surgery as soon as possible.
I thought they just did open heart surgery. You're gonna operate again? Zayne quickly flips through the patient's medical record while putting marks on the paper.
Crystal extraction is already a complex procedure. Those adhesions, we're worried the patient won't be in a stable condition while under anesthesia.
Then don't give it to him. It's fine.
This is our only option. We must perform the surgery. Let's reassess the patient's health and proceed once his physical condition allows it.
You don't have any sort of like chemotherapy-like thing to stop the crystals from spreading? You don't have that yet? A few hours later, the surgical lights are turned on in the operating room. Oh, we can watch? Ooh. This is not the operating room. This cannot be the operating room. This is nice. The rhythmic sounds of medical equipment reverberate. Led by Zayne, a team of medical staff focuses on the surgery at hand. So this is where the surgery is taking place, supposedly. The observation room is filled with people, and their gazes are fixed on a large screen. On it, a pair of hands uses a scalpel to meticulously remove tiny crystals.
Clear the view.
Look at him all dressed up like a doctor. It looks like he has so much hair under there, but not really. After ensuring there's no unusual activity, I make my way back to the glass.
Dr. Zayne is brave for taking on such a risky case.
Okay. Who are you? Captain Willow.
We meet again.
We met before? Why do you not have a face? During my previous visit to Chancia City, we worked together. After exchanging formalities, she shows me the updated data. In a matter of seconds, the record of a wanderer's recent activities appears on my watch's built-in 3D map. It managed to traverse the entire city in 5 minutes. I've never seen a wanderer move that fast before. Captain Jenna said there's no clear image of the wanderer yet. Do you have any new leads?
We did some comparisons. Aside from the protocorps not aligning, the Wanderer closely resembles Mist.
Yeah, Mist. Seen those. But if you look at all the data, the traits this Wanderer exhibits are different from the Mists I've seen.
Yeah. I don't know what got into it, and how it managed to hide so well.
Perhaps the ether core made it mutate or something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Suddenly discussion erupts next to us. It draws mine and Willow's attentions to the screen. A scale-like tiny crystal is slowly peeled away from the edge of a blood vessel.
Surgeons have some steady hands, huh?
You kind of have to. You definitely have to have steady hands. Imagine. God, no. Heart surgery. Slip. No. That crystal. It's exactly like the ones on the monsters in the N109 zone. Zay must have noticed it too. Regaining my composure, I immediately look at him. Under the surgical cap, his eyes remain calm and focused. He continues with the procedure until the crystal is placed onto the surgical tray.
Does it look all right on the ultrasound? Yes, it came off.
Okay.
Any bleeding? No.
Okay.
Let's wrap it up.
Applause erupts throughout the observation room and relief washes over me. Then a wanderer comes in. However, I feel a strange, unusual tremor in my chest. Something is rapidly expanding. Metaflux. Knew it. The alarm from the flux stabilizers resound throughout the entire operating room. Captain Willow and I exchange a look and immediately get to work. She starts evacuating the spectators while I run to the intercom. Zayne, a wanderer is about to appear. You need to move.
Dr. Zayne, the patient's blood pressure is dropping.
Oh, God.
Increase the adrenaline to 0.1 microgram.
Hey, guys, I know you're in the middle of a surgery and you're removing crystals from blood vessels, but Wanderer's about to attack. You're gonna have to leave him there. The alarm becomes louder. I immediately pull out my gun and aim at the area where the energy fluctuation has peaked. The faint energy fluctuation dissipates, yet the tremors I feel in my chest show no signs of subsiding. Zayne, you need to leave or else it'll be too late.
The patient's vitals are unstable. Moving them isn't feasible right now.
Through the glass, Zayne looks up at me, his gaze as calm as ever.
Can you suppress the accumulating metaflux with your evil?
Can you? I meet Zayne's gaze that carries a subtle attempt to comfort me. My attention turns to Grayson and the others who are visibly worried. They wait for my response. Yeah, come on. You're the escort. Figure it out. I'll do my best.
Give me 5 minutes. Let's continue.
They just keep working. Oh god. The chaos. Maybe they should update their Metaflux stuff in a hospital where you have surgeries. Don't want to wander randomly appearing in the operating room. What is this? I don't like the carpet or rug or whatever this is. It's very beige. Everything is beige. Why is everything so beige? Zayne is a definition of calm under pressure. Sometimes you gotta be. There's nothing more annoying than somebody panicking when something's happening. Take a deep breath, relax, or I'm just gonna leave you here. Using my evil and flux stabilizers, I successfully buy the necessary time for Zayne to finish suturing. When the surgery ends, the metaflux suddenly dissipates, as if what happened earlier was an illusion, or maybe the surgery has something to do with it. Removing the crystal, right? It happened after he removed the crystal? Other medical staff will handle the follow-up procedures. I change out of my sterile suit. Just as I'm catching my breath, Zayne pulls me into the lounge. So this is a hospital lounge. So beige. Where no one's around. Oh, we can have an epiphany in here because nobody's in here.
Give me your left hand. I'll do a quick evil examination.
Okay, why the left? Zayne sits down a metal tray, picks up a cotton ball soaked in medicine, and begins to disinfect my hand. I'm fine. I might have overdone it, but my use of evil is better than before.
While that is how you feel, I suggest waiting for the results and listening to what your primary care physician has to say.
Ugh.
Also,
Being lectured. Zayne. A cool sensation emanates from my from the palm of my hand as he holds my fingers. He applies patches to each one.
you should be well aware that the metaflux earlier wasn't something an ordinary wanderer could generate.
You knew since the beginning.
Don't tell me you actually believed I thought you were a hunter escort whose sole purpose is to protect us.
I mean, apparently you read the paperwork. Of course, you and Dr. Noah have known about the existence of ether cores for a while now. Straightening my posture, I start thinking. You noticed it during the surgery, right? That crystal was very similar to the sample I gave you. I'm almost 100% certain, I'm keeping that, the wanderer that attacked this patient is related to the ether core. It's possible that the ether core made those monsters in the N109 zone transform into their current state. Silas is handling that. Also, why does Silas not have a story? He doesn't have a branch for those. The examination machine beeps. Zayne observes the fluctuating numbers displayed on the screen as he continues to speak.
The ether core shouldn't be what's causing the mutations. Your heart's integration with one is a perfect example. Given the extent of the mutation you've described, I'm more inclined to believe that.
I don't know where this is going. I can't guess. What?
Someone attempted to be smart, but ended up failing in the process.
Is it Carter? Is he trying to outsmart you, but then he failed? Because he sucks, and he's a weirdo, and he's creepy, and he's crazy? Are you saying someone, Carter, is responsible for the appearance of those monsters and this patient's condition?
I'm merely speculating.
Oh, now we can speculate. We couldn't speculate before, but now we can speculate. Sure, we can speculate when you want to speculate.
Don't forget, in this world, many forces covet the ether core. You haven't met all of them yet.
Well, there is, Ever, right? Is that who they are? You're right. I guess.
All is well.
Okay. You good? Epiphany time? The machine beeps, which indicates the end of the examination. Zayne carefully removes the patches from my hand and puts them away. In the quiet room, the second hand of the wall clock moves quietly, plucking the faint lights enveloping us. What? The second hand of the wall clock moves quietly, plucking the faint light enveloping us. Okay, so I guess it's shining? I feel like Silas will get a branch story and when the next version updates. Yeah. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? I can't help but yawn. I told you I was fine. If I have to say there's a problem, then I'm feeling a little tired now. We should go lay down, Dr. Zayne.
Watching a surgery must have been boring.
Honestly, it's probably cool. Moshe would have seen my surgery, my LASIK surgery. Oh wait, I did. Yeah, my friend recorded it. After I had my nap. They give you a blue pill that knocks you out. Dead asleep. For hours, and it's amazing. Not at all. This is actually my first time seeing you perform surgery. It looked cool. Taking a paper bag from the table, he settles on one of the on one side of the couch. He grabs a sandwich and pulls it apart with his clean hands.
The hospital cafeteria is closed. We'll have to make do with what's available to us.
Is that the egg sandwich? How long has it been sitting out? Well, the chaos has subsided and a persistent scent of disinfectant lingers in my nostrils. My body is tired, my mind is still excited. I decided to direct my excess energy to the... You said you were tired. My excess energy to the surgeon himself. Weren't you listening to me before? Someone said he'll learn to accept compliments from others. You. Okay.
I accept your compliment.
Okay, I don't know why you're wiping something on my forehead. The sandwich bed is already flat and no longer looks appetizing. What happened to the sandwich bread? Why is it flat? Did someone sit on it? What happened to the sandwich? With the finesse of a seasoned chef, Zayne lifts the bread and removes the greasy bacon. Oh, there was bacon on it? Oh, cold bacon, no. Wilted lettuce? Oh, this sandwich sounds really good. So it had bacon, lettuce, ham slices, red cabbage, and shredded pork. My God. What a sandwich. Maybe pickled red cabbage would be good. Today will be very memorable for me. Not only did I see you perform surgery for the first time, but I also had the privilege of observing a sandwich undergo surgery. Cold bacon. Ugh.
I've just removed the parts that experienced excessive nutrient loss and would have impacted digestion.
Oh my God. Is nutrition one of the things you research? Is there anything Dr. Zayne can't master? Apparently he can't master us. That was bad. I'm sorry.
I have to admit that when it comes to accepting compliments, I'm not very good in front of you.
I can make you good, right? Yeah? Mm-hmm. I can master you. Yeah? Yeah? Epiphany? Yeah? Wanna have an epiphany?
I suppose there's a chance for you to teach me in person.
Oh, yep, good. This sounds like we're having an epiphany. Looking at me with a meaningful expression, Zayne places the surgery-affected sandwich into my hand. He then pulls out his phone. Okay, never mind. He then gets on his phone. God. Baffled, I lean in and watch as Zayne taps on a message notification. He opens up a new medical team group chat, which was created earlier today. Wait, is there mayonnaise on the sandwich? I don't think that was mentioned. It'll be hard to remove the mayonnaise, but it didn't mention. Is it mustard? Mayonnaise? Probably mayonnaise. Grayson has shared a group photo there, where the medical staff, their smiles tinged with weariness, hold glass vessels that are visibly cracked. Were these cracked by the energy I couldn't contain when I lost my target?
You overdid it, yes.
Oopsie.
But the medical staff said you're the most surprising hunter they've ever seen.
They don't need to go that far. Embarrassed, I sheepishly laughed. I quickly shift my attention to eliminating the sandwich. Get rid of it. Eliminate that sandwich. Just throw it out the window. Before Zayne can speak, his phone abruptly starts ringing. That's a vibration. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Put on speaker. Upon hearing the voice on the... Ah, damn it. Upon hearing the voice on the other end, Zayne freezes. Surprise appears on his face. It's Carter. It's Carter.
The patient...
Nope, it's not
woke up?
Carter. Never mind. Not yet, anyway. He's coming, though. Because he's a weirdo and he would so follow us. Is this gonna be like the story, like Caleb's story, where we're gonna meet this person and they're gonna die? Like that little girl just died, but she was actually killed. Definitely was killed. How's it gonna go? When Zayne, Grayson, and I arrive at the entrance of the ICU, a nurse approaches us.
Do you know why he regained consciousness so quickly?
The crystals?
We're not sure. He shouldn't have woken up already. Look at this, Dr. Zayne. All his vital signs are improving.
And also, wasn't there a thing in Caleb's story where there was a bunch of people, I think their hearts were replaced by crystals? Is that what's happening here? We might have to put down that patient. Zayne and Grayson change into sterile suits and enter the ward. I wait outside.
Can you hear me?
Ooh, we can listen.
Do you remember where we are? Look at my finger.
Okay, Zayne, one thing at a time, buddy.
I really wasn't expecting him to save the patient when they were at death's door.
Told you. Told you. Ah! Throw this chair at him. Mr. Carter?
Hello. We meet again, miss.
With the sudden appearance of Carter, I cautiously step to the side. However, he greets me with a smile. He raises both of his hands.
Don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't following you.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
This
Call him out.
patient happens to be an important client of Xander Sciences.
Bullshit.
After hearing about the incident, I decided to pay him a visit.
Bullshit. Bull. You're full of it. You weren't there when he was in critical condition. I don't think he's that important to you. I think Zayne's the one that's important to you.
What do you mean?
Call him out. Call him out. He leans against the wall and casually looks at the glass door.
If it weren't for Xander Sciences, his fragile heart would have stopped a long time ago.
Ugh.
What we're pursuing is far more stunning and ambitious than these petty solutions.
Carter, you're unnecessary here. Exactly. Is that so? Observing my indifferent reaction, Carter furrows his brow. A hint of disappointment appears on his face. Oh, he's trying to impress. Nobody cares, Carter. Go home.
Aren't you curious about the kind of work we're doing?
No, go away. God. Do you need to be told that you're good? You need approval? Oh, that's so sad. Go pay for it. I'm not. Straight. Straight up. He shakes his head. His usual pretentious smile graces his face again.
It's okay. You'll be interested someday. After all, only Xander Sciences can provide answers to the questions about your heart.
Why do you know that? Frowning, I suppress the urge to ask more. I redirect my attention back to the ward. My heart is none of your business. Why do you know that? No, go away. No, don't engage.
Dr. Zayne wants you inside.
Oh, thank God. Get me out of here. Thank you, Grayson. You saved me. Grayson hurriedly walks out and hands me a sterile suit.
Excuse me, this is the ICU. For the patient's sake, we kindly request that unrelated individuals leave.
Yep. Thank you, Grayson. Call him unrelated. Having no intention of paying any more attention to Carter, I change into the sterile suit and enter the room. Where's his sterile suit? The man lying down on the bed has his eyes half open. His voice is weak, yet infused with tangible excitement.
I'm back. I'm back.
Did you die? Come back?
All his vital signs appear to be normal. However, under normal circumstances, a person wouldn't recover this quickly.
He's also saying he's back. Isn't that kind of weird, Zayne? As Zayne talks, he directs a meaningful look at me.
More anomalies may occur. Stay on your toes.
Carter's outside. Can you handle him? Make him go away. Acknowledging his warning, I nod. I move to the bed, introduce myself, and state the purpose of my visit. Then I proceed to ask questions. Grayson's so cute. I prefer him over Viper. Yeah, but Grayson's only cute. And that's it. Davis, you said you're back. Where were you?
It trapped me. I couldn't get out.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a nightmare. I couldn't wake up.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Turn on my watch and pull a picture of a mist. When you say it, do you mean this?
Yes. It was that thing.
Okay. Is his heart rate getting worse? Like, what's happening here?
It was inside of me.
Oof.
But it wasn't.
We should put him back to sleep. Suddenly, the vital signs monitor started beeping loudly. Yeah. The man on the bed begins convulsing as if something started choking him. Metaflux. Zayne. I quickly pull out my gun. Just in the hospital room with a patient that's in critical condition, she pulls out her gun. And since a more intense fluctuation, it surges and engulfs the entire room instantly.
Grayson, transfer the patient to another room and prepare for resuscitation.
Yeah, no kidding. Unexpectedly, a rift appears and reveals a shadowy figure of a wanderer. Moving myself to the front of the bed, I point my gun at the wanderer. However, it disappears in the blink of an eye. It used blink. A second later, it materializes like a phantom in another location.
Hey, behind you.
So she's just shooting bullets. It's just going wherever. Evading a slash, I aim my gun at the center of the fluctuation. However, a tremor overwhelms my chest. I barely feel any pain, only a dense white fog surges before me and obscures my vision. The word dissipates as if oh my goodness. The word dissipates as if my surroundings are transforming into another realm. The last thing I see is Zayne rushing towards me. Zayne, watch out. I don't know what's happening. Also get Carter out of here. It feels as though my body is plummeting into a thick fog. This sensation of weightlessness threatens to push my heartbeat out of my chest. Amidst the chaos, I muster all my strength to find something, anything to hold on to. And after what feels like forever, my feet touch solid ground. My surroundings become clear. We are at the hospital. We are at ASCO. What is it? AXO Hospital? Yeah, right there, ASCO. AXO. Bathed in dim, feeble light, a long corridor appears before me. Its end remains hidden in the mist. Am I at a hospital? No. I feel a faint tremor in my chest. A familiar energy fluctuation surges with the mist. It drags me somewhere. This fluctuation is from an ether core. I'm probably in the Wanderer's protofield. As I stand in the empty space, the sound of approaching footsteps reaches my ears. Turning around, I notice a dark figure. Don't tell me it's Carter. Zayne? An onslaught of sharp ice crystals materialize around me. They're ready to pierce my heart. The ground beneath me disappears, and I find myself falling into a sense of weightlessness again. As I float in this void, blurred lights and sounds rush past me like an avalanche. Within the boundless darkness, it's as if a pair of hands is gently lifting my tired soul. I struggle to open my eyes. After feeling my steady heartbeat for several seconds, I sit up, wind the bed.
You're awake.
Okay, where are we? What are you wearing? Nice. By the floor-to-ceiling window stands a figure wearing black clothing. He turns around. Behind him are dilapidated buildings and the sunset's tender light. Dilapidated buildings? Where? Zayne. The figure takes another step, his appearance nearly overlapping with the dark figure I had seen before. I move back. Dawnbreaker. I don't know anything about that. If that's a part of his myth, I still have not gotten any of his cards. I haven't gotten any of his myth cards. I have no idea. I am lost. So this isn't Zayne? What, does he have like a twin?
How are you feeling?
Now I'm freaked out. After hesitating for a moment, I reach out and touch his cheek. Sure, let's touch our doctor's face. I trace his eyebrows and the contours of his face. I recognize the features I know so well. In this silence, he remains motionless. He just looks at me. I'm fine. I think I just had a dream. Perhaps it's the influence of the protofield that caused me to have those strange illusions. Shaking my head to clear my thoughts, I shift my focus to the room. It's an alternative version of Zayne. He's a his serial unaliver side. What? This man's a murderer. Jeez. I have questions, but maybe I'll wait until I get the myth. In like 2 months at this rate. My god. The cracked grayish white walls enclose a space where a sofa, holographic screen, refrigerator, and various functional home appliances exist in close proximity. Dawnbreaker is very BTA. Welcome to the multiverse. Yay! We love that in a man. I mean, silence is popular, so, you know. Dawnbreaker's in the anecdotes. Trying to remember. Don't think I read those yet. It looks like the home of someone who struggles with living a normal life because apparently he's a serial killer. That would be a struggle.
Do you remember what happened in the ward?
No. The wanderer that suddenly appeared, the tremor in my heart, and Zayne running toward me. Memories gradually find their way back to my mind. Are we still in the wanderer's protofield?
Yes.
Are we really? Following Zayne's gaze, I get up from the bed and join him looking out the window. What? As the final remnants of twilight vanish, the city stands before us under a light blue sky. Its desolation is evident. This place is a rusted skeleton of its former self. He doesn't unalive innocent people. You'll see as the story goes on. If you say so. Although it's faint, the energy fluctuations around us are similar to an ether core's. This wanderer's protocore must possess an ether core's energy. But in my dream, just give him all the information. It's as if the chill from those icy crystals still lingers in the air. I grip my arms more tightly.
You're awake now. Remember that whatever you dreamt about was only a dream.
A blanket is draped over my shoulders. I reach out, but he walks away before I can touch him. Stop trying to bang your doctor, jeez. Even though you already did, repeatedly. Zayne opens the refrigerator, revealing a collection of peculiar bottles with mysterious liquids. And a jar half filled with chocolate. Like chocolate milk or chocolate? Like hazelnut spread or... After opening the jar, he offers a few pieces to me, chocolate. Their packaging, unexpectedly fancy. I'm not hungry. Give me dark chocolate. I'll take a dark chocolate and a white chocolate. I go for the extremes, really, really sweet or bitter.
According to my perception of time, you've been unconscious for 2 days.
Also, dark chocolate is good for iron. What?
If you don't eat or drink something, I'm afraid you won't have the energy to find the Wanderer.
The scent of chocolate saturates the air and ignites my appetite. What if the Wanderer launches a surprise attack while we're resting? Ooh, you should get milk, a pot, put the chocolate in there, slowly melt it in. Do that. Despite my words, I find myself sinking into the worn-out couch. I unwrap the chocolates with Zayne. I look up, my gaze falls upon a bit of vibrant green on a desk. It's a flower pot with a jasmine in it. It sticks out like a sore thumb in this desolate world. What happened in this world? Why is it an apocalypse? While the branches and leaves retain their green hue, the stem has already started to wither. Oh. Is it normal to see jasmines in a wanderer's protofield?
What are you implying?
I don't like you asking me that. The patient who was attacked by the wanderer fell into a nightmare. They were trapped in their own dream. In other words, the environment we're currently seeing in the protofield must also be a manifestation of someone's dream. And I don't remember ever seeing anything here. This is your dream. What's going on, buddy? Eat the chocolate.
Are there any comments you'd like to make about it?
Kind of bare. Even in a world as broken as this, chocolate still exists. I expect nothing less from you.
Shouldn't you be saying something like, "Thank goodness it's Zayne's dream. We can still eat chocolate"?
Why would I say that? Zayne, who's wearing nothing but black clothes, appears somewhat strange. Maybe this is how he sees himself in his dreams. What he has the secret, like he wants to, he has the urge to murder people like Carter.
I have dreamt of this place.
Okay.
However, the jasmine hasn't wilted yet, and the world itself isn't in such a dilapidated state.
Uh-huh. Is this the nightmare you've been having, then? Zayne is quiet for a while before responding in a soft voice. Just softly.
Yes.
Oh. Don't be scared. Dreams are the opposite of reality. Anecdote explains it. Okay. I offered the unwrapped chocolate to his lips. Try it. Who knows? Maybe the chocolate in your nightmare doesn't even taste like chocolate. He lowers his head and eats the chocolate. You're just feeding him.
It's carrot flavored.
What? Liar, I hope. Carrot flavored chocolate, oh god. He looks out the window again, where the silhouette of a bird flies across the darkening sky.
Since dreams are the opposite of reality, perhaps I'm not a doctor in this one.
Yeah, instead of saving lives, you're taking them. Let me see if I've read it. Date. Does it? Yeah, I don't remember any of that. Anyway, back to it. Wow. You know, it doesn't look that bad. Buildings look pretty sturdy. I don't see any broken windows. Wait, maybe. I can't tell. Looks fine. Everything is a hazy blur in dreams, yet in Zayne's dream, the flowers, trees, streets, and shops appear with remarkable clarity. I can't help but wonder how long this dream has haunted him, incessantly replaying itself to the point where every detail is fleshed out.
While it resembles my dreamscape, I can tell it's a proto-field. Over there.
He guides me to the entrance of a narrow alley. The road ahead is covered in thick fog. It's as if we've reached the edge of the dream itself. From the fog, a cluster of black crystals has emerged. It blooms like a flower and is as tall as a 3-story building. It blocks the path. Okay. Protocore cluster?
It regenerates very quickly after it's broken. I'd say it's as good as new within a few seconds.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes. I tried destroying it before you woke up.
As I recall my past battles, a hypothesis forms in my mind. I think I know what's going on here. There must be another protocore cluster in this protofield, and they provide energy to each other. Meh. We need to destroy both of them to leave this protofield.
Eating
Find
sweets
it.
certainly makes one smarter.
I mean, chocolate can contain caffeine. It's made to caffeine. But in order for the caffeine to make your brain work better, you have to be addicted to caffeine and on caffeine. Go on, let's go. Though I'm only slightly smarter than you, just a little bit. A little bit smarter than the heart surgeon. Since this is your dream, do you think you know where the other protocore cluster
When
is?
you're in a protofield, using evol in a scientific matter is more effective than dreaming.
You want me to look for it? The protofield is practically drenched in erratic energy fluctuations, yet amidst the entanglement of protocurves, I detect one that stands out. I open my eyes and point in a direction. That way. From what I've sensed, the second protocore cluster should be on the other side of the protofield. Whoop. Similar energy fluctuations appear from another direction. I look at Zayne. Which one would you like to pick? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a piggy by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. Zayne looks into the distance. I don't know if I imagined it or not, but some sort of emotion stirred in his eyes. Ooh, what's over there? Let's go that way.
The one that's farthest away.
Yeah, let's go. I want to go there. The far end of the city is cloaked in black mist, resembling the gaping wall of a beast hidden in the shadows. Nope, I want that one. It's too scary over there. I understand this is your dream, so you know where the dangers are, but are you going to face them alone again?
This is my dream. I can get to my destination faster than you.
But your dream isn't exactly being nice to you right now. Maybe the more you try to use it, the more it'll be used to you instead? Let me go instead.
You.
What? Don't place yourself when you're in trouble. I got your back. That's a tip from your hunter escort. Smiling, I take a step and pat his back. Without waiting for Zayne to respond, I wave and start walking.
Don't push yourself. That's a tip from your primary care physician.
But are you a doctor here? Behind me, I hear a soft sigh followed by Zayne's words that are tinged with worry. Turning around, I catch a glimpse of him standing in the shadows. He's far away now, so I can't clearly see his expression. I press my lips into a thin line and nod. Purse. Regardless of whether it's him or me, we know we'll always support each other. Isn't that sweet? As the girl walks away, her figure disappearing from the fork in the road, Zayne turns his gaze towards the alley's depths. Within the thick fog, a broken street light flickers intermittently. That version of Zayne is not a doctor. He raises his hand, parts of the mist detach themselves from the air, spiraling and condensing. They coalesce into icicles above his palm. Dark impurities silently emerge from within them, but they stop spreading just as they're about to breach the outermost layer of the white crystals. It's as if a looming black hole threatens to consume everything pure and white, yet a thin, unwavering layer of pristine ice remains, resolute in being the last line of defense. Shadows stretch, and in the boundless fog ahead, the proto-core cluster awaits its arrival like a slumbering wanderer. Within the mist, a cold wind materializes as aggressive figures sluggishly stir. Wait, what? Is that supposed to happen? Was that supposed to happen? The ice crystals in his palm slice the air and seemingly hit nothing, but the protocore cluster shimmers for a fleeting moment. As more wanderers emerge, their roars resound, and their figures phase in and out. The ice crystals solidify into sharp blades. Zayne delivers his attacks with decisive precision. Blades of ice tear through the darkness, and a pungent scent permeates the air. The ground beneath his feet slowly transforms. It turns soft and slimy like sludge, stubbornly clinging to his legs. Ew! Dazed, Zayne looks down, peering through the mist and layers of unclear ice. His gaze falls onto his palm.
Zayne!
Who was that? Is that the patient? A bloody hue taints his hand, and an eerie shadow casts over his senses. He's momentarily transported back to that bone-chilling nightmare. Zayne is shocked. He looks up and knows who's standing before him. The tension is palpable, gripping him. William? I guess that's in the anecdote.
It's too late. Please.
In the howling icy wind, Zayne hears his heavy breaths. Once again, he's returned to the endless snow-covered expanse of Mount Eternal. Bloody tears stream down from William's empty eye sockets. Oh, God. Then an array of faces emerges from the cluster's projection.
Aren't you going to celebrate my birthday with me? Why did you kill me? Aren't you a doctor? You should have saved me. Why didn't you save me and my child?
Goodness, what is our hunter seeing?
Zayne, please, kill me.
What happened to your eyes, William? He's suffocating. He's trapped. His head is spinning. Zayne notices his fingers are trembling uncontrollably. He staggers back, only to trip over something again.
It's just an illusion. It's not real. It's not.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Need your help. More and more hands stretch out towards him. They're frozen. The space around them shatters and distorts into mirrors. They reflect his bloodshot eyes. They reflect his hands are clenched so tightly that veins bulge. A black icicle suddenly pierces through the mirrors. It shatters part of the protocore cluster. The protocore cluster doesn't regenerate. It resembles a cliff teetering on the edge, ready to collapse in on itself.
She made it.
As the mirror shards dissolve into black mist, the cold light intensifies and casts an ethereal glow. Determined, Zayne thrusts the ice blade towards the human figure. Zayne! The ice blade stops as Zayne's pupils contract. It's her. But she can't possibly be here. They're your patients. How could you? Am I next? You'll kill me, right? Girl is supposed to be MC, I assume. No, you're not Zayne. Who are you? It's a face he knows so well in this unspeakable nightmare. Her expression is filled with disbelief and pain. Yes, it's her. Zayne, kill me. So dramatic. My goodness. Black ice flowers bloom from her chest, their petals unfurling. She's as light as a piece of paper, separated from life's weight, yet she falls almost with a thud in his stiff embrace. Buzzing engulfs Zayne's ears as he's once again pulled into the depths of a never-ending nightmare. While he knows it's an illusion, he can't break free. At that moment, the cracked protocore cluster pulsates with a blood-red light. The air trembles around it. The massive shadow before him breaks, along with the other protocore cluster. The illusion in his arms changes again, but he doesn't look up. He only clenches his fist. Having flashbacks. Kid and woman appear in the anecdote. William is an old friend. They talk about him in the main story. I don't remember William. Was this in the mountain part? Because we did go to Mount Eternal.
It's time to end this.
The cold gleam flickers, and pure black ice crystals surge beneath him. They freeze every figure that lurks within the shadows. The darkness is suppressed, and his surroundings change. It's foggy. A blurry figure gradually emerges from the cracks in the space. Zayne conjures black ice and takes aim. However, his body becomes immobile, as if it's frozen in place.
You shouldn't throw yourself into danger just for her.
Oh.
His entire body becomes encased in ice. Black crystals pierce his chest and spread to his fingers. The intense pain leaves Zayne's back drenched in sweat. He's unable to control his body as he collapses. His heart races in fear as he hears that cold voice.
Seek your destiny. Only then can you be redeemed.
Mount Eternal. I barely remember the adorable animal in Mount Eternal. I definitely don't remember William. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. As the protocore cluster shatters, a distant tremor ripples through the air. The space around me transforms into mist and moonlight shines down. Then the fog dissipates. I can feel the ground beneath my feet. I cautiously assess my surroundings and see I'm in a garden at the back of the hospital. Something's not right. Oh, we're in Axo Hospital. We should be in Chancia. My heartbeat quickens and a sense of foreboding washes over me. Holding my gun, I push open the door that leads to the hospital. Behind the door, a white mist emerges. So she's still in the protofield. Okay. When it cleared, I noticed I was back at Zayne's place. By the couch, someone was lying on the floor with their back to me. Zayne! Hey! I'm still here.
Be careful. We haven't escaped this dream. There are 2 layers, and the Wanderer is still here.
Of course there's another layer. Why would it just be one? So simple. Pretty sure Dr. Zayne's flipping out right now in his world. I rush over to Zayne and help him up. He weakly presses his hand against his left shoulder. His expression alone shows how much he's in pain. The ice. Zayne clutches his left hand and moves away from my hand.
The ice. It's dangerous. Don't touch.
Don't touch it. Oh, at first. It's for it. No. Oh, wait, nope, it's fine. It's okay.
It's too dangerous. I won't be able to control. Leave. Now.
Flashback? A sudden voice in my head gave me pause. Despite the warning, I lean in to inspect Zayne's injury, feeling my heart sink with each passing moment. There are no visible external injuries on his body, yet a blackened ice spreads across his wrist and neck. Oh. It doesn't seem like it'll disappear anytime soon. I don't think you're just losing control, you're evil. Let me see if I can help. Let's resonate. Don't. Oh, that's him.
Don't worry. I'm fine.
That doesn't look good. I don't think you're fine. That don't look good. Starts to melt.
Don't waste your time on me. We can still go after her.
Focus on taking care of yourself. It goes by so fast. Why had to go by so fast? Push him down. Listen to me. Is there a way to slow that down? What does this do? Oh, good. I can go back and read what I said. Okay, cool. Yeah, da 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 da. Since my method is working, just sit tight for a while. Okay, focus on taking care of yourself. From now on, you listen to me. It doesn't matter if it's related to your health or combat. Okay. Nice. Don't resist. Listen to me. I help you suppress your evil.
My left shoulder. A little lower.
And then just keep going lower and lower and lower. No use resisting. If I were you, I'd just listen and follow along. I'll help you suppress your evil first. Tell me the area I should resonate with so you recover faster. Ah. Lower. Lower.
I would hope so.
What? You might be more familiar with what happens in dreams, but I'm an expert in dealing with wanderers. If you rush in headfirst again, I won't save you. Oh, you don't want her to save you. Jeez. You heard that.
I know how this nightmare ends. Wanderers aren't the only threat here.
Oh,
when push comes to shove, leaving me behind might be for the best.
No, see? Look, it's like almost gone. It's working. Look at that. Look at this tie. He's just so fancy. Hold his hand. Yeah, sure, let's hold his hand. Why not? Oh, that does not look good at all. Jeez, that looks like an infection. You're infected.
If I do something that ends up hurting you, don't go easy on me.
Okay. You wish. Didn't you agree that we'll do this together? Is that what Didn't you agree that you'll do whatever I say? Yeah, listen to me, punk. Here's my first order. You're not allowed to talk like that anymore. See, I could read that. Thank God. I want lobster. I don't know why. I just want lobster. Wait. That is... Wait, what's happening?
What happened?
Wait, what?
Letting you step into this nightmare perhaps was another mistake.
Is her hand okay?
But at least I have one last choice.
Honestly, your hand just looks really dirty now. Just wash it. It'll be fine. Put in some hot water. Oh, no. Maybe cold water. Kind of like how you want to defrost a chicken really quickly. You put in cold water, not warm water. And if you put it in hot water, apparently that starts to cook the chicken, and that's a problem. But I wouldn't put meat in hot water anyway. It's weird. As I gather my thoughts, the weary face before me momentarily merges with the blurry image of Zayne and my fragmented memories, but they immediately separate. When I was pulled into the proto-field, I was attacked by that wanderer and lost consciousness. The wound should be on my body, but it's gone. He's a doctor. Don't worry about it. I give Zayne an inquisitive look. I want an answer, but he averts his gaze instead. Zayne, what did you do while I was unconscious? Terrible question. The only right answer is nothing. So that was a flashback from when he found her. Okay. Yep, what'd you do while I was unconscious? Is this why you're losing control of your evil? You having a hard time lying, buddy? I feel like that'd be easy. His silence confirms my suspicions. I lower my head and my hands that rest on his tighten. Before the worry and guilt in my heart coalesce into coherent words, they disappear because of Zayne's presence. He lowers his head and his chin rests on the top of my head. No. Epiphany time?
My hunter escort, correct? Protecting you was protecting myself. And after subjecting you to a distressing dream, ensuring you can leave safely is the least I should do.
Why are you making it sound like you dragged me through hell and back? He took her injuries and pain and brought them upon himself. How does an ice evil do that? So he took her injuries and pain, but when she uses her evil, does that just helps him to heal from the injuries that he took? She's not taking it back that way, right? Your dream didn't hurt me. The mist is exploiting it.
What if the Wanderer wasn't the only source of danger?
Oh, you're not a danger to main
how
character.
Bleak and oppressive this dream is. As you said, it's not exactly being nice to me.
He's trying to be like, I'm such a bad guy. Nah. Have you met Silas? Please. Have you met Caleb? My god, you met Caleb. I think. He must have. He was probably Caleb's doctor? No. Well, if he knows the grandmother, he knows Caleb. So you met Caleb. Point is, they both suck. So you're whatever.
Perhaps the dream itself is the real threat here.
Zayne talks slower, enunciating each word with a gentle tone. It's as if he's trying to calm his simmering inner turmoil. Kind of like that. I realized something. After we entered the proto-field that's based on Zayne's dream, he's been acting more hesitant. Could it be? Zayne, this nightmare is more than just a dream to you, right? I sense... She doesn't take it back. She only helps keep his evil under control. But when she was resonating the... what was it? The black markings? He took the black markings from her. It looked like it was on her hand, and then he took it on. So when she was resonating, it was going down. Was that not the injury? Night Owl, what's up? I sense his hands subtly move, a testament to its master emotions that are always restrained.
A dream remains a dream so long as you wake up from it. But when that day comes, I can't wake up.
Are you worried you'll be trapped in your dreams? Or that your dreams will encroach on reality? If that day ever comes, I'll find you in your dreams, because why not? Follow you to the ends of the earth, kind of thing. Even if the world falls into chaos and everything turns upside down, I'll never forget who I am, and I won't forget who you are. Didn't I say I would follow him in his dreams? But then I'll find you in your dreams, the real you. The resonance light quietly floats from my fingers as I make a not-so-solemn promise in a calm voice. Hungover, oh goodness. What did you drink? Was it tequila? I love tequila. Tequila doesn't really give hangovers. Not like wine. Zayne's hot and you're hungover. Zayne's breath hitches as if it's suspended in the air for a while. Then he exhales, his breath carrying the weight of unspoken sentiments. If all else fails, I'll bury you in the body of a snowman. You'll be a super big snowman. That sounds illegal.
What?
Exactly. What the hell? I close my eyes and banish the myriad of questions. Myriad. And worries from my mind. No, I have questions. You said you're going to put his dead body in a snowman. Now that's some serial killer stuff. If you can't deal with it by yourself, then we'll face it together. I'm the best there is, so I'm sure I can lend a hand.
I see your problem-solving skills are more on the straightforward, brutal side.
Body and snowman.
Should we consider this a side effect of you becoming stronger?
I think it's a side effect of your dream. It's called having the freedom that comes with power. Just do what you want. Purify. Hold it. All the black ice has disappeared. How are you feeling? Does it still hurt? I look up and meet Zayne's gaze. It seems he's been observing me for a while. We thought Caleb was a psycho. Yeah, I don't think Caleb has plans to put bodies in snowmen. Don't. Just as I'm about to tell Zayne not to lie again, he turns over my hand. A sliver of glimmering icy light appears in my palm. He takes his hand back and two chubby little ice seals tumble into my hand. Oh, the seals came back. I remember the seals.
As an escort, you are very professional while on the job. This is your reward, since I have nothing else to give you.
Oh, yay. Can you not make cats? Why are there always seals? Give one to each guy. She has 4 seals now. She can give one to each guy. That's not Zayne. From where I am, light and shadow dance upon his features. Don't trust him. You keep telling me not to push myself, but you also need to stop disregarding your safety. He nods. I clench my hand and reach out to him. I help him stand on his feet as I get up. You said this dream has 2 layers. Are we in the outer one because we broke the inner layer? Is it like an onion? Am I gonna cry? Why? I can't stand. I love onions, but the fact that they make me cry is ridiculous. And it's always when I'm almost done cutting the onion. Like, can you wait until I get my last little bit done? Jeez. Zayne doesn't refute my statement. He turns around and walks ahead to the open door. We step out to be greeted by the night breeze. We retrace our steps through the corridor and return to the hospital garden, which feels familiar yet strange. Because there's a wanderer.
Mutated wanderer's proto-field defies normal logic. It could be hiding anywhere.
Could be in the sky. Outside the hospital, skyscrapers rise like towering concrete trees in a forest. Meanwhile, the rest of the city stands in eerie silence. I can use my evo to return the protofield to its original state.
Negative consequences born from mistakes don't need to be fixed.
Okay. The sky swiftly darkens, as if time itself has been accelerated.
We have no choice but to destroy this place.
Oh, cool. How do we do that? Wait, you're evil. We'll do it together. Approach.
Are you ready?
Sure. Resonate. Black snowflakes drift from our interlocked fingers. The night wind momentarily suspends before swirling into a frenzied flurry once more. Underneath our feet, the vast expanse of ice crystals blossoms. The ground, buildings, and even particles floating in the air were all ensnared in the swift spread of the chilling night, wrapped in its icy embrace. There's a viral onion recipe. It looks good. Viral onion recipe? In an instant, the entire world froze into a black amber. A rift violently tears through the fabric of this place. The wanderer can't hide anymore. It screeches and reveals its true form. Yeah, get out here. There it is. Let's go. Zayne's coat flutters wildly in the wind. Amidst nightmarish darkness, an icy glimmer materializes in his hand. It's a sword?
Let's end this before the breaking dawn arrives.
Okay. Somebody said Dawnbreaker in the chat. They make it sound like it's such a big thing, and then we get 15. Level 15, that's it. And they're all 3 stars, my goodness. Is it working?
This might be a long night. Don't underestimate it. It's your turn.
No problem. My time.
It is falling apart. Be ready for its next move.
What a spunk.
Zayne.
Stay safe. Don't
Why
get
is she
distracted.
using a sword?
Victory is within reach.
Oh, damn. He got moves.
With our combined strength.
Here I go.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get it.
Zayne.
Here it comes. Leave it to me.
He was purple. It was like a purple glow. I saw that.
This is dangerous. Look after. Watch out.
Oh yeah, look
I'm
out
okay.
by the way.
Let's take it
Oh, I'm
down
also
first.
glowing purple, so it's not
Don't let
him.
your guard down.
That's the Wanderer.
My time.
Keep your distance, Brian.
Keep your distance. She has a sword. She can't. Where is your gun, girl?
Eat this.
Keep your
Yeah,
safety
you ate
first.
that.
Seize this chance. I'll send it on a journey.
It's final journey.
Watch out.
Oh,
It's your
nope.
turn. It is weak.
That's fine. We
Now's
got
our
high
chance.
defense. It's all good.
Struggling is futile.
Okay.
My time.
That's a line.
It's recovered already? How tiresome. You won't escape.
Is it me, or are his icicles also kind of darker?
We finished it in one attempt.
And it wasn't messy.
I haven't used Zayne in a while, so not really sure. Him and Army Medic Zayne are my go-to fighting partners for now. Haven't unlocked the myth cards yet. I have none. Same. I just have basic Zayne stuff. I don't even have that one. Dawnbreaker Zayne is a darker dude. Maybe I like Dawnbreaker Zayne better than Zayne. Once the final blow is dealt to the Wanderer, an intense tremor surges from the depths of my heart. Girl, your heart's going to explode one day, I swear. But the resonance, yes, it's unmistakable this time. It's akin to a gentle waves brimming with power. Unlocked Foreseer, but I would really like Master of Fate. What are all these? I'm so unfamiliar. A light warm glow gently descends into my palm. The crystal? Oh, she's finally back. How long has it been? This is Chancia Hospital? The breaking dawn's light streams in through the window. In the silent corridor, the air carries a faint scent of disinfectant. Hospital. Have we returned? Zayne!
I'm here.
Oh, okay. As my hand is tenderly squeezed, I turn my head. Zayne is next to me. Wait, I need to double check. Are we still in the proto field, or are we in reality? Turn around first. Turn. You're not turning around. You didn't twirl for me. Okay, thank you. Keep going. Stop looking back. Finish. And turn back now. Go on. Finish the twirl. It's supposed to go the other way. A full 360. Though his expression has a bit of helplessness, Zayne still complies.
Are you double checking or making me play a game of turnaround?
Yes. But you didn't turn around. You just turned and just... It wasn't the same. You did like 90 degrees and that's it. I'm confirming that Dr. Zayne is a person with me right now. A burst of laughter erupts from deep within me, but in the very next second, I collapse to the ground. His arms immediately extend to steady me.
Are you alright?
Hey, how's the patient? I'm fine. There was a patient. I reach out, but stop once I realize I'm holding something. I open my hand to see a protocore fragment. It emits a faint green glow. A fragment of the ether core. At least our effort wasn't for nothing.
You're back.
Oh, hi, Willow.
Dr. Zayne.
How long has it been? Captain Willow and the others rush over from the opposite end of the corridor. Their expressions reflect a mixture of relief, joy, and concern.
Are you two okay? You're not hurt, are you?
Not yet. Where's Carter? Because he was here. I don't know how much time has passed. And the fact that he's not saying anything, it's kind of freaking me out a little bit.
It's been 3 whole days.
Oh my goodness.
Since you were trapped in that Wanderer's proto field. Everyone's been worried sick.
Well, that answers my question. He shouldn't be there. From Captain Willow, I learned that exactly 3 days had passed since... Thank you. I also learned that 3 days had passed since we entered the peculiar protofield. The patient has been relocated to a secure ward and is now out of danger following resuscitation? Resuscitation. During this time, the entire hospital was being protected by Chancia City's hunters who carried out a thorough investigation.
By the way, we discovered a strange device while investigating the ICU.
Of a metaflux thingy. Speaking in a quieter tone, she gives me a sealed, transparent bag.
We found it hidden inside a flux stabilizer that was sitting in a corner. Almost went unnoticed.
No way.
Ever since that incident happened in the ER, the hospital's flux stabilizers have been examined or replaced.
So only recently did someone tamper with one of them. I take the sealed bag and show a grateful smile. I'll ask the association to conduct an investigation. Don't they also have an association in the city? Oh my god. Captain Jenna's always working overtime. I don't think she ever leaves the association. She's always there. I open the door to Zayne's home because, you know, I can visit my doctor since I'm having epiphanies with him. It's quiet. Zayne? I tiptoe into the living room. Zayne is peacefully sleeping on the couch. He's probably sleeping in a sitting position. I don't think he'll ever lay on his couch. He seems too stuffy to lay on his couch. The curtains gently flutter in the warm breeze. Light and shadow glide from his nose to his chin. Is he sleeping or... Hey, are you sleeping? Like, wake him up. I move closer and place my hand over his chest. Okay. You don't have to put a hand on his chest to see if he's sleeping. Approaching Zayne, I kneel down to be at eye level with him. I carefully cover him with a blanket that was draped on the couch. The tension on Zayne's furrowed brows dissipates. His breathing is steady, his expression is serene and relaxed. No nightmares right now. I look at his face, the thoughts in my mind racing as I reflect on the whirlwind of events that have unfolded recently. You can finally rest. My watch vibrates. I'm not resting. I leave the living room and answer Simone's call. Who's Simone?
The preliminary analysis results are out for the thing you brought back.
The thing. Tell me.
It has an intricate structure. Took me a while to disassemble it. I found a radio frequency chip that resonates with metaflux fluctuations.
No way! What a shock!
Basically, it's an energy transmitter. It can locate protocors and even attract wanderers via fluctuation.
In the hospital. Beautiful. A wanderer attracting transmitter. As I recall what happened, one figure stands out as the most suspicious. Yeah, Carter. He just showed up before and after the patient displayed abnormalities. God. I share my suspicions with Simone. She then poses her own question.
The complexity of this small device is far beyond his understanding, and even Xander's sciences.
Simone's like, no, he's too dumb. Damn. Please tell Carter that. I hope he's listening in.
It exhibits highly advanced protocore technology,
which Xander Sciences don't have. They are well below advanced. They're not even average.
Xander Sciences is a medical institution. There's no way they could possess protocore tech that rivals the association, right?
So what are you thinking?
After the founder of Xander Sciences, Raymond, passed away, the company's future was uncertain. Only recently was it acquired by a well-known group.
Ever.
Its biggest shareholder right now should be... Ever.
Yep. Ever sounds like a skincare company. Some lifestyle thing. Skincare, juices. They make like a lemon, cayenne pepper juice. It's at that moment. The fragmented pieces of information in my mind gradually lock into place and forms a cohesive image. Carter mentioned the patient at Chancey Hospital had been undergoing long-term treatment at Xander Sciences. It's always ever, yeah. Raymond, the founder of Xander Sciences, was in a similar situation. If the peculiar crystals in the operating room and the monsters in the N109 zone come from the same source, that means Ever is creating monsters. Yes. We saw that in Caleb's story. Once again, Zayne finds himself chasing after that familiar figure. Okay, he's still having nightmares. No, but it's good now. It's nice and light and bright and warm and saturated colors. You should be fine. Under radiant sunlight, cicadas, I hate cicadas, chirp in the background. Also, don't cicadas come up like every, what, 3, 7 years, 5 years? There's something. They come up, have sex, and then die. Like, that's their life. Is that cicadas or is that a different bug? Anyway, cicadas are chirping in the background while the pristine azure sky stretches as far as the eye can see. The sun sits on the edge of the city's high-rise buildings. The girl turns to him. She smiles. At least he's caught up to her.
Finally.
He holds out his hand to the girl and she firmly grasps it. Yet the two find themselves tumbling back into the seemingly endless empty corridor. God damn it. Black crystals emerge from his palm. They encroach on the girl's forearm. Sunlight is engulfed by darkness once more. Well, so much for that. Hey, maybe leave her alone. Like, don't do that. Just do nothing. Just... Already got Master of Fate. I'm not sure if I have his force here. I have nothing. Everybody has everything. I have nothing. Jeez. How do you see? There's a way to see all of them. Yeah, okay. Dawnbreaker. Oh, okay. I just want to see. Medic of... Okay. Yeah. You're not gonna let me see the other ones? What the hell? Oh, I do have Dawnbreaker. Since when? I have absolutely nothing. Abyssal Chaos? Well, I guess I'll just end this one. Eh, whatever. No. Because I don't have it, it's not showing. For seers on the normal wish pool, you don't have to wait for a rerun. Can't even pull in a normal wish pool. I got nothing. I got Caleb. I got Silas though. I got Silas one. Gotta love a trash can that has a bunch of holes in it. After several ether core fragments were retrieved, Special Operations shifted its focus onto Ever. Let's get on Ever. Their involvement in every recent ether core incident was far too frequent to be a mere coincidence. This business conglomerate which started in the biotech industry isn't as clean as it appears at first glance. So it's biotech.
Our positions aside, Ever's technological advancements are pretty impressive.
I could have sworn there would be like a skincare company. Simone sits next to me, slipping some ice cream into her mouth as she jabs the computer screen in front of me. At this moment, Ever's biannual product launch is about to be broadcasted worldwide. What do they sell?
They can achieve things proficiently with machines, when people with Evol couldn't.
Machines?
I somewhat remember Andrew. Like a little bit. Andrew's voice came from behind a row of translucent displays. Translucent.
Based on what I can tell, it's not possible for them to make consecutive technological breakthroughs in such a short period of time. Not through normal means, at least.
The frequency in ways wanderers have been appearing these past few months continue to steadily increase.
Yes, we know. Thank you. Spokesperson. During the broadcast, spokesperson holds up a device that's about the size of a bottle cap.
We'd like to introduce to you our newly designed portable flux stabilizer.
Don't trust it. Nope, don't use it. Don't trust it. Don't have it near you. It's going to turn you into a wanderer. Don't do it.
It can regulate the frequency of surrounding metaflux fluctuations, thereby stabilizing the protofield and reducing the likelihood of wanderer materialization.
Don't do it. It's a scam. It's a scam product. The audience erupts in thunderous applause. Meanwhile, from the screen I exchange knowing glances with my team members. It's probably like $1,000. Xavier got in the way of my last pool. They aren't doing this out of the kindness of their hearts. Might as well start planning our early retirement party. Nope. This one. First one. Sounds like it operates the same principle as the devices that attract wanderers, but it has the opposite effect. Ever made this gadget and we're supposed to believe it's for the greater good? As if. They aren't doing this out of the kindness of their hearts. I say to myself. Simone frowns at the screen.
This is nothing but a blatant provocation.
Where's that one girl that uses tarot cards? Where'd she go?
We barely had time to suspect something was off before they brought out this product launch.
Yeah, they're being brazen about it too. It's like they're daring us to keep investigating with what we know so far.
That's unlikely to happen.
Jenna, do you live here? As soon as Simone and I hear Captain Jenna's voice coming from the entrance, we stand up behind the screens. Andrew nods at Jenna. Captain?
Captain.
The fact that they're hosting a high-profile product launch means they've already covered their tracks. They wouldn't take this risk if there were a possibility of us finding incriminating evidence.
Jenna walks over to the command desk and places a thick folder on it. 3 of us gather around her.
The analysis report for the previous fragments has just come out. Let's take a look.
Oh god, papers? She taps the command desk twice and a regular spherical structure appears before us. Okay. Oh.
They're from the same ether core. Based on its characteristics, we're officially naming it Spatium Core.
Spatium. It's a Spatium Core. I'm gonna forget. A Spatium Core that can manipulate space. I know of at least 3 different ether cores now. As more ether cores appears, it's only a matter of time before the public becomes aware of this extraordinary energy source.
It's just that the fragments of the Spatium Core are held together by some kind of gravitational pull.
Okay. She points to the center of several fragments.
Right here. One fragment is missing.
Is it the one in my heart? You know, that's not good. If they're being pulled together by some gravitational pull and I got one lodged in my heart, I'm gonna die. This is gonna come out. It reminds me of a story I heard. A woman, I think she had a tumor in her heart. It was God, what's it called? Not cancerous. She went on a roller coaster, and the roller coaster basically lodged it out of her heart, and she died a few minutes after. Because, you know, you got a hole in your heart. The blood's not getting anywhere. And that's what it's making me think. I think I'm just gonna have that come out of my heart and just gonna bleed to death. Great.
Special Operations' next objective is clear. We must recover this crucial ether core fragment before further complications arise.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah.
Oh, right. There's something you need to know.
Okay. With quick reflexes, Simone intercepts Andrew, distracting him under the pretense of exploring new avenues for weapon enhancements with the recently collected data. That's a horrible way to go. It is a horrible way to go. I wonder if you would even know, though. Like, would you feel that a piece of your heart's missing? I think you would definitely get increasingly tired. Would it be hard to breathe? Because you're dying from blood loss. Are you just going to fall asleep and not know? When only we remain in the meeting room, Jenna pauses before activating her watch.
There's more. I couldn't talk about it during the meeting, but it's something you need to know.
Okay. A message is transmitted to my watch at her gesture. Gesture. The words "Ever Secret Investigation Report" float in front of me.
A line in there involves what happened at your house that day.
Grandma? And Caleb?
Anyway, I've sent it to your hunter's watch. You can read it when you're home.
Understood. Thanks, Captain. Thick clouds swallow up the remaining patches of sky. It's dark now, and the wind sweeps away the last remnants of the sun. All that remains is a bleak white. The weather forecast said there will be heavy rain. Yes, walk in the rain. At some point, the streets will have become quiet. It's as if people sense the approaching storm and are now hiding. You can smell rain coming. I can see the lightning in the distance as it flashes under a cloud. Thunder roars closer again. I should go home. As I'm about to move, a sound presses against my heart like a string, sending a shiver down my spine. Okay. My heart responds to that eye, the world around me fades, but the call I hear becomes clearer. It's behind that, somewhere in the distance, lies the power of the ether core. Okay. You should ignore that eye. I think you would feel it. It sounds like being shot from the inside out. Oof, that does not sound good at all. Do I want to do this? Is it just going to be the 18? What? That's an insult. 18. What? Goodness gracious. Yup, let's go. Put all that work into memories for what? Alright, Raphael, handle it.
Even the smallest fluctuation can't escape my eyes.
You got it. Oh, it's not.
My shark is hungry.
Now, Raphael.
There it is.
Yeah, I hear you.
Good job.
Keep your distance from it. Be careful.
It really shouldn't
hurt.
This is nothing. Go back to the pit you came from. I need you.
That wasn't so tough now.
He is just zipping
It's
all
over.
over the place. Good lord. Yep. It's the 3. Is this the last bit of story? Yeah, keep using them. He'll handle everything. It's whatever. 21. Pff, whatever.
The tsunami is coming.
Oh my goodness.
Watch out. This one is a comet.
There you
My
go.
shark is here's our chance.
Supposed to do that each and every time, Raphael.
It's almost over. Don't let her get away.
God, they just dead.
I need you.
That's your wish.
Do you need him though?
This is
My
all too
God.
easy.
Not even a challenge.
Jeez. She's right. It wasn't a challenge, like at all. And then, oh, it says next. It says Caleb's. Okay, already did that. And then next. And what's this? Night Unending. There, oh, nope, that's it. That's all the story stuff. Look at that. That is all I got for story. Let me see. Silas. I just got a 5-star. I think it's a... Is it a myth? This one. Yeah, this one. This a myth one? Before he punches me, I'm just running away. Where do I see it? Dates. Yeah. I think. Captivate. Yep, I got a myth one. Nice. Let me just see what this is. I'm curious. Also, let me do that. That's a solar myth. Yep. Recently, a small country in the south has experienced abnormal magnetic fluctuations and a surge in wanders. I suspect this related to the ether core and want to go investigate. Silas will take me there, apparently. Guns. Whenever it's Silas, it's just guns everywhere. Are these swords? Sitting on the sofa, Silas... Oh my god. You need his other card to level both to about 60 and awaken it. Oh, I know. It's gonna take a while.
Aren't the Wanderers in Lincoln City enough to keep you worried? Why are you also concerned about the ones overseas?
Why are we here? The increase of Wanderers has already made international headlines.
But you worked so hard to get into the N109 zone. Are you actually planning to travel and broadcast the same latest news story?
I don't see the problem. Okay, why are we approaching? I lean closer to Silas and force a smile onto my face. By the way, aren't you also going there soon? I want his dragon myth cards. I only managed to get one. I couldn't get the other one. I got his myth card and then pulled some random other card that I didn't care about. I was so mad. That's how it is with the myth cards. You get one myth card and then one random one. And then eventually you get the other myth one. Why can't I be lucky and get both myth cards in one pull? That would be amazing. Silas narrows his eyes slightly. He takes out bullets from the magazine one by one and places them on the table.
I should prepare a few rounds for the moles who leaked my plans, huh? 2 should do the trick.
The twins. Don't blame Luke and Kieran. The protofield over there is behaving erratically. Regular flights aren't an option. I just asked if private planes have restrictions too. They spilled the beans and...
I guess it's not bullets I need, but a couple of gags.
Do not gag your employees. You weirdo. There's so many empty seats on your private jet, though. I won't take up that much space, right? Silas puts the disassembled gun parts into a gun case.
No.
Are you saying I won't take up that much space, or are you just saying no? I'm not going to be a freeloader. I can pay you based on current commercial airfare. But I can only afford economy class. The corner of Silas's mouth slightly twitches.
A lot of time has passed since our last meeting. Your jokes have gotten funnier, sweetie.
Don't be a weirdo. Your shirt's stupid. Hello. He stands up, picks up a gun case, and heads for the door. I hurry after him. Accidentally bump into him, you know, just... Whoopsie. Why won't you take me with you? Need to Dragon Myth 2 and double take antidepressants after I read it. Oh goodness.
It's for business.
Did you do that bit of myth though? Silas Dragon one? Are you talking to me, Night Owl? I'm just a small-time hunter. How could I ever affect your business? Can't you think of me as one of your gun cases to bring along? Silas turns around and throws the gun case to me. I catch it, and it's much heavier than I thought.
I plan to throw this gun away.
You can't just throw guns away. What?
My business isn't what normal people imagine it to be.
I'm well aware. I did do a little bit of the myth, yeah. His myth card isn't leveled very high. Right now I'm focused on ascending. 50 to 50 beyond. I'm ascending on my 50s.
So
It's
taking
taking a
someone
while.
who's not used to my way of life is like carrying a firearm that doesn't fit in your hand. It can be a liability.
But that's why you train with it. I don't know where that's going, but that's why you train with it and learn how to work on it. Oh God. Defiant had placed a gun case on the floor. It's an obstacle between Silas and the door. I look up at him. Except you never let me into your life. How would you know whether I'm used to it or not? Silas quickly gives me a once-over, wearing frills or something.
Are you sure?
Yes. If I prove myself not to be a liability, will you take me with you? Well. Silas's red eyes move closer and closer. Ooh, hello. Get me on your private jet. Eileen, don't lean back. Stay. You're supposed to. This is a test. You stay. You stay and you stand firm. I lean back against the door, unwittingly holding my breath. What are you doing? His hand passes my ear, and then he opens the door.
Are you just going to stand there?
Are we going? On your private jet? Did you really have to be so close to open the door? Girl, suck it up. Don't be a liability.
Didn't you say you wanted to be let into my life? If so, you should get used to that.
MC feels upwards, Ebony. I see. I paused and quickly catch up to Silas. She will never do the sensible thing. She never does a sensible thing and then just wins all the time. Ugh. Hello. Always getting the back view. Is that a yes?
We have 3 days before we set off. If you can keep up, there will be a place for you on the jet.
We're going on the private jet! Oh God, he gave us his black card and now we're gonna ride his jet? Oh. I follow Silas out of the armory. Because he has one in his house, of course he does. I'm not completely clueless. Take your territory, for example. I know the ins and outs. You don't even need to show me around. This leads to your bedroom. I've stayed in that room before. I'm using it again, right? What? Are we just taking his bedroom or are we sharing? However, Silas pulls out his car keys and presses a button. A nearby black sports car slowly opens its doors. I don't have to
save your enthusiasm
driver's
for later, sweetie. Get in.
Get in. Get in the car. See, Zayne also has a car. Is it a sports car? Probably not. He's a practical man. He would not have a sports car. Well, with the story done, I will be cutting the stream here. Look at this fit, though. That's nice. I should probably read the anecdotes to get a little bit of a better thing, of a better idea as to what's going on with some people. Thank you for watching, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the likes. Next stream is Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Going to return to the Paynes Creek killings. I figured out what I needed to do. Should be moving the story forward. Everybody sucks, by the way. Not everybody was there, but actually nobody was there because I did it after the stream. Vivian killed her mother-in-law. Everybody sucks. Everybody's awful. The town is terrible. But I'm going to dive into it more on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with all that being said, have a good night, enjoy your weekend, and I will return on Tuesday. Zayne, my God. Shush.